very much. Yes. Daniel, one and only Ashley. Are you an only child?
Yes, sir.
Who's your wife managing with me? From my research, I usually say to you, be careful how you manage what married to one picnic. You don't say nothing to your wife, you just have to be careful. So you have to have the extra. Because that person has all the attention and it's being transferred into your space. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Nice to see your face. You had me, yes, when you were talking, and then I listened to. I felt really good. I felt really good for the young people. So you are the catalyst for something that they have started. Realize so? So they have to book you for next year, whether they want it or not. Because they're going to watch you grow. This is how beginnings become great endings. Yes, and I'm happy that he didn't wait for the crowd to come to fill up the tables. I get very annoyed about that. If you say 10 o'clock, let it be 10 o'clock. So he was picking me up at 9, 10, and at 9:08 or thereabout, he called to say he was 1 minute away. Now he took down my energy, stress, and pushed it up. A lady called and said, he hasn't come for you yet. Call him. I said, I'm not calling him. Now this was a past student, so he should know certain things about him. And he drove in right at that time. Thumbs up. Yes? And they like to keep time, you know, we are the procrastinators sometimes because we thought, you know, can't keep nobody stuck in here or something happened. We look at the bag, we put no right and something happened. And we have to turn on the man and have to. That's a part of this. You understand? That's a part of it. You understand? I'm just reminding you, because when you got to deal with it. So girl, where she go? You know, scared. But we said, no, she organized. And this thing on the table that she make, I was looking at it and she going places. And the children are going. I don't know much about her, but I know him. And I know he was brought up by a family. That makes a difference with the men. The woman who rocks the cradle and rules the world. So this woman reached her prison to revisit it because of how he was strict. Hats off to all you women, especially when you announce that your child will give you back. So I reached out the place I was waiting, the daughter called to say, you reach, you're alright? Oh, because of the relationship that we have built with one another. My daughter calls at work and she says, "Some like you're upset." But then please drink with him because you can get upset at the people who upset me. But my tone suggests to her that I don't hide it. I say yes. Not doing so well just now. I'm overcrowded at the desk for her. And especially if you go to work when things are nice. Something that we never settled and we are carrying still. So help us settle the things. Okay. But sometimes you don't even understand us. We get upset for things that we can't explain. Don't be so. Start checking the time. So, I have a mirror here, and the image ever so up. You understand what if you look good? You know God make it different, very special. They put on the clothes, sometimes they go to the husband and say, which family must choose? And they put the family, but they try, which one? The boy said this, what? That's motherhood. Mother is sure of herself. She has man to take care of and picnics, so she has to make sure that look good. Feel who? To myself first. We have to self-regulate first before we can step out to help you. If I don't self-regulate, I take what things on, without even knowing it. So this tells me a lot. At work, I have a big one there on the wall. I have a little one at my desk. And sometimes when John is coming in, I look at the face and I get it ready for John. Mary is coming, I get it ready. Sometimes in different places, so but you still need the self-regulating faith that carries a message about positivity. So I use this very often. Praise God. I'm getting better every day. So as I'm going home, I have 3 children, and I went home and I heard one say, check home. But he never told me it was right. I said, oh no. Holy Praise God, so why do you play them? So I said, I can't be going home to the children, Daniel, and this is what they say. I know children sometimes when I'm hurried to do something, but there was a fear. I get rid of it. So I'm coming home now. Mommy saw what they're going to have not do. Like it's scared that you must start to do these things. I didn't know that they were doing. So I changed my tone. Thinking about mothers who are to reconnect with their children so they can self-regulate, because if you don't, we lose the children down the road. We don't have them forever. And sometimes we behave as if we have them forever. We don't. Here today, gone tomorrow, but they don't have to be totally gone. They can connect with technology with us and call and walk. So when Mother's Day come and you have to your house standard, you have to look at your house standard and you know you have children. So when you get that gift torn off, if it was called to say, Mom, how are you? It works. But many times they do more than that. And when the sons or daughters-in-law come in to help you with the in-law mother, and the in-law mother, then there's a synergy that makes the difference. Don't lose out on that synergy, because it loses energy when you lose it. So they ask why relationship is so important. It's the cornerstone of happiness. If not now one feel as a mother, especially if you're a suckling mother, you make the child miserable, because emotionally this is what happens to me. So, happiness, and it provides us with friends and family, so we can meet together in a family gathering. And it also regulates how we feel. It depresses you. So anxieties and all those things happening around. You have some family members who suck you like parasites. We have to know how to deal with them from you. See them coming. I think that you want are 20, only 5 have to be. But it must be the 5, but you can do it out. And then give you back. So you know that you can put them aside. You have to deal with them because they are part of the family. There are some in-laws that when you see them, you know they don't like you. But you can deal with them, and after a while they will come to like you. Because they haven't come to know you yet. Is the other side of you has gone. So they can know the two will operate. They'll get to know you by the time you look around. So we self-regulating, warm and loving interactions with your child. So your child can develop confidence, resilience, and communication skills. There are some children who everything they run to mother. You have shown them how to move, so now they have to try something. So when they come, don't dictate to them what they have to do. They won't develop the resilience. And you start from here. What do you think should happen? You listen to them. Most times they tend to give answers. So when they go to the world of work, how do I manage? Because you have been your brain. You have to stop being children's brains or even your spouse's brain. Sometimes the men complain that we women act like we are the only ones that have sense. So even that, you have to slow down that. Why is it important to make positive relationships? It makes us extremely happy. Relationships get people through tough times. So I grew up with my mother, and I knew what she would do when enough wasn't there. She never made a hairstyle, and I know because she has to use money to take care of the children and the family.
We don't live downtown where the people tend to go out and they buy the flashy for $1 million here. There's no book and to send the kids to school. So I'm teaching the children that when it is not enough, Sonia, when it is not enough, you go to church in the same frock every other Sabbath, but your children are taken care of. So you're teaching your children how to prioritize so that when the tough times come, they know just what to do. A recent 50-year study completed by Gotland found that the single most important phrase in a family relationship with mother and child is the word thank you. You know the story of ingratitude?
Yes.
Of Jesus had to remark, 10 we help, 1 come back. So you're going to quarrel when you help the children and you see them through college. Nobody quarrel, make yourself happy.
Yeah.
If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, you have to make yourself happy out of things that you really don't like. Things that you don't like, or you're going to work with it, because if you spend time complaining, your system gets depressed and worried and unhealthy. So I say, what I'm telling everybody about the people want to treat you well, and for them business that you bring them come here and you know why something not happen. Make yourself happy is all I'm saying out of situations around you. Play a lot, talk together, see what can happen in your family. Stop looking over people's family and see how they operate. Go read Bible, Proverbs, and see how things must go. Eat means together. We don't do that very often. We are too busy. So we cook the food and we send the children to go eat. And we busy out and wash clothes and you know all the things we do. We have to cut back on that and sit with them. During meal times is the best time to have conversations with and to connect. It's the best time to teach values about how to eat. So when they go out in a tell them, carry your hand off the table, take your elbow off the table, take this off. Because you'd have taught it. Once in a while, table setting is what is expected. You're teaching these values, and as you connect, you teach them how to chew 20 or more times the food, so that when you eat and still have food left. Because when you chew properly, and it is masticated, you don't want enough. And that's why the people that won't live up there, so when they go out to eat, they don't eat walk. Just a little, and they're gone. Because the stomach can't manage what we're pushing in, you know, and we've done going in the fridge, and it could have lasted 2 more days. But when you start to sit around and eat and eat and eat, then, okay, yes, appreciate the role that you have as a mother to play. And do it well, dress up nicely. And love the idea of dress up. Because when you look good, you energize the children and the people in the family. So when you're stepping out, step out with confidence. And sometimes I say, even the underclothes you wear. I had a man doing a presentation for me, and from he told me that they look for the best brassiere for me every time they go. It gives you a nice feeling. And if I wonder, I put in the machine to make it up, you know, hand wash it so that it will last long. And I started talking to the ladies, how do you feel some months after about the changes that he said you should? Sometimes you're sick and sick nothing to you, and you're afraid to what you wear. So instead of getting better, they run carry on the hospital and spend so much money. But sometimes it's what we have on. Huh? So all of you are back and draw, wait to come take you when you're dead and go. Look at it. You're taking things that don't wear them because he will soon be gone. You don't know what they give us books. And they actually singing over you now. Yes? So, how can you trust if you don't have anything going for you with your children? Call and tell. I realize that we didn't grow up the way the two of us, as mother and daughter, the way we ought to. But I call in here, I want to make some amends. It's a telephone call now. I break up myself. I realize you married to the wrong man, according to my book, and we don't have a relationship after. We can't go say the wrong man. I realize that things have not been going well, especially since the marriage, and I want to make amends because I walk a half home. You have to decide as parents that you will make amends. Too many people are fighting themselves, trying to change what should happen. When my first daughter should get married, we never liked the idea about Trinidad marriage. So I was upset. Uno no know that. Because me I tell Uno that, especially nursery to what. I was upset. We want to get one Jamaican man, but we want to have the child, the baby, the grandchildren to hush and pamper. She gone to Trinidad because he send her to school, she gonna look man on top of it. So when the man came and short of it, Sister Swell and Audrey and Audrey Swell and Dorsey said, give him a chance. Short of it, I gave him a chance. And I'm like, happy? Oh gosh, I'm on top of cloud nine. She's with her in-laws that they take care of her like it's theirs. And I'm not missing the child anymore because the video is like technology. We get everything almost ever so often. Sometimes as mothers we want to take over the children. So we have them now, we will less you can have 2 minutes left. So let me just jump to the last. So as a mother-daughter relationship, we need to have fun with them, listen to them often, communicate, stay in touch through technology. Pick your battles and everything if you fight, like now we know. Little kid now tell me that and say, she had invite who she wants at the wedding. Normally, they give you 10 people. She said she wants to see people who she like seeing at her wedding, and to just back away like this. And so when the other 2 children were to get married, I didn't go into their business. I just left. Because I learned that lesson. I'm picking the battles that I have managed. There's time for friendship and parenting. Don't get discouraged if things not going your way. And then you all probably invite them into your world, build positive relationship with them, help them to self-regulate, stay calm, show empathy, help them become more self-aware of what they're going into. Relationships are a cornerstone of happiness and living a full life. This is because we have prepared them for a wide array of things, and so here they are in our world. They would have proven themselves that to build self-esteem, family is important. And when you have a family to connect, because you want to go somewhere this Christmas, we know every Christmas, we know where we're going to visit mommy or auntie or the rest of it. That is important. Just remember you want to eat all the food and that and they don't so go visit country people, the rest of with your children. So wherever they are, make a pack of the meeting at church, the 30 away, we prepare the place, and what fun it is to look around at when it is my daughter, my sister, we don't and we're just happy and happy. Mother, that's what God has told us. Verse 52, 56. All that ways are unchanged, and He shall direct thy path. Yeah, we have to come and talk and what do you want to present it to? Come. The come has to come to him. Come. I wish I brought some more. Yes, I didn't expect men to be here. But then I don't go out without men. Yeah, every time I have a community treat, I have 30 to 50 men, but they said it's kind of different. So, Pastor, they're giving? Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's an emotional, but it has family business. God bless you.
Let's give another round of applause for Elder Claudette Genas. Very interactive, very practical presentation. And I must say that it's important to self-regulate, right? Self-regulate from others. You heard those tips. You heard those tips. Stop comparing your family with other families. Also, allow your children to be independent. Don't be your children's brain. Don't be your husband's brain. Allow them to learn from their mistakes. Allow them to learn from their mistakes so that they can prioritize when they go out in the world and they can stand on their own. Alright, very practical presentation. And now I'm going to ask the Genas just to come up again because we have a special gift for you. And so, on behalf of the team here, by experiences by Oneilia, okay, and my wife, Oneilia Brian Passley, you are requested to make the presentation. To stand? Oh, to stand, okay. behalf of the team at Experiences by Oneilia, we are giving you this token of appreciation. Thank you so much. That's a practical and interactive presentation.
Like you didn't say small token, I would have ripped him if I was right
And for those who just came, you missed quite a little, but guess what? We have more in store for you.